Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to any new viewers. This is a reading for Aries, my beautiful Aries, Sun, Moon, Risings. Aries, this is all about how your person is currently feeling about you. So if there's someone you have in mind, you're interested to know what they're feeling, what their deeper thoughts are, whether or not that's in line with what they're showing you, how they view you at the moment, and what their next moves are going to be, then please keep on watching. Of course, if you like the reading, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button, subscribe. I really appreciate it. And feel free to check out the sign of your person as well, if you know what that is. And you can, of course, check out your other placements too. But Aries, let's tap into this energy here. Let's see how your person is currently feeling. We got a bit of a bonus card here, and let's have a look at what's on the bottom of the deck. We have Justice. Very interesting. All right, Aries. Wow. Okay. I am kind of getting the feeling why you may be a little bit unsure about what this person's actual level of interest is. And the reason being is how they're coming across at the moment. Three of Cups, this person is very social. This person has a lot of friends around them, is doing a lot of things, is potentially always very busy. Or perhaps you have a friend group in common, and so that's how you know this person. But basically they've got a lot going on socially. They're essentially not very focused on just one thing. They're not 100% focused on you. This could also be someone who you knew in the past who has all of a sudden come back into your life or has sparked your interest a little bit, and you're wondering, is the feeling mutual, or how strong are their feelings? In fact, are they hanging around just because it's convenient, or because they know other people or have mutual friends in the group, that kind of thing. But there's sometimes reconciliation vibe with this card, but it also could be just that I really get this joyful energy. It's kind of the holiday season. So I think they're probably just having a really good time meeting up with people, and their social life is maybe a little bit hectic at the moment. I think they also want to come across like they do have a lot of other interests and a lot of other friends, a lot of other social gatherings. They're just really enjoying that at the moment. And so that is sort of taking them away a little bit from focusing solely on you and talking to you. So it's very interesting, but I'm seeing that they're coming across in a really kind of fun-loving, extroverted sort of way at the moment. The way they're viewing you, Aries, is the Two of Pentacles. This is interesting. So I'm getting a couple different messages here. It is possible that you work with this person, or that you are working very hard and they can see that. It's also possible that you're kind of juggling a few things at the moment, and you're trying to, prioritize different things in your life, and it's hard to get a good balance. You are managing it, but it is tricky. It is taking a lot of effort to get a good balance between different work responsibilities and personal life responsibilities. It could also be that you're feeling a little bit of the pinch. You're feeling a little bit like, equal money coming in is going out, which means that you're just struggling to get ahead a little bit. You may have to be choosing where you go and what you do based on how much it's actually going to cost you. So you're looking very busy as well, essentially. So this person is looking at you as though you've just got a lot going on. You've got a lot of responsibilities. You're trying to handle a lot of things at once. It's also possible that this person is thinking you have a lot of people, or more than one person, interested in you, and maybe you're trying to make a choice between the two. So it's interesting. This person thinks that there could be a little bit of a rivalry going on. It's fascinating. When we look at their deeper feelings, this is very, very interesting, because we have this really light-hearted energy in terms of how they're coming across. But when we look deep down, we have the Knight of Pentacles. This is a very, very serious knight in terms of, this is someone who works really hard, who thinks very carefully about their future direction, where they're going, and who they're going to make an offer to, who they're going to get in a relationship with, who they're going to have a connection with. It's not something that they take very lightly, even though on the outside that seems to be how they're coming across. This is actually someone who has very, very serious intentions, and for their deeper feelings, this is what this card reflects. This means that they have quite serious intentions about you, a little bit more serious than what you think. I think this person is just really trying to keep things light at the moment in terms of getting to know you, in terms of going out, in terms of having a good time. They're doing that deliberately to assess the situation, to assess you, to see how you will be in different situations with friends and going out and that sort of thing. They're trying to really, I guess, do their due diligence or do their research on you and see how you are in various situations. So very, very careful. This person makes decisions very carefully, because once they do commit, they commit with, their whole heart. They commit wholeheartedly. They commit with everything. It's not like it's something they just, casually get into and then decide to, leave. Like, they don't get into relationships or serious relationships, committed relationships that lightly or that easily. But it does take them a long time. So you may be feeling perhaps a little bit frustrated at how long this is taking. And that's also making you question whether or not this person has true feelings. There are a lot of pentacles here, right? So it could be that you're dealing with an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. It could be that that person has strong earth in their chart. There's water as well. So Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, or that could be their rising sign potentially. But water, earth with the pentacles dominates this reading here with the pentacles and cups. Now, 10 of Pentacles, definitely this person, again, has this kind of long-term vision, long-term goal. They're always working toward something quite diligently and quite seriously and quite consistently, even though, they also know how to laugh and let their hair down and have a good time. They are actually quite serious when it comes to their goals. And what they're liking is that they're seeing you as a very hardworking person. They're seeing you as someone who they could really be with through thick and thin. They see you as someone who handles challenges very well. And I don't know if you work in a very demanding job or you have to deal with a lot of challenges on a day-to-day basis, but somehow they are thinking that you deal with tricky situations, with challenging situations, with busyness, with stress. You handle that very, very well. You could also be making quite a bit of money. You could have a good job. They might think that you have a very stable career and that's going to be a good thing long term or a good thing for the future, because this person also works very, very hard. So they feel like you two could build something together that has a lot of long-term potential. There could be some commonality when it comes to family as well, cultural values, upbringing. There may be some kind of common ground that this person likes also. With the 5 of Pentacles as well, this is very interesting because this person is kind of feeling that they're not quite where they want to be. They're a little bit frustrated with themselves, with their career, maybe with their job. They haven't progressed as quickly as they would like to. And so they're feeling in some ways that they're also perhaps not worthy of getting into a committed relationship yet because of the expectations that a partner would have on them in terms of finances, in terms of money. This is really interesting. And this is kind of an interesting message that's coming through, but it could be that this person is a little bit concerned about their finances, even though it doesn't look as though they have anything to be concerned about. It may be just something that is stressing them out a little bit at the moment. Perhaps they've had a few too many expenses. That could be one reason that sometimes holds them back from, again, going out or, committing to doing certain activities. So that's an interesting one. But in terms of the connection or the potential connection, they're really seeing long-term solid potential here. And also that you are someone who they could just get along with on a day-to-day basis. Someone who they could, they feel really good in your presence, basically. Like there's no kind of stress or uneasy feelings when they're around you. They feel very comfortable. They feel very at home, very at peace. That's something they really, really like. It's interesting when we look at what's coming up or next moves, because when I see the King of Wands, I really see this is a very confident energy, right? This is someone who's not afraid to tell it how it is or be honest, and also someone who doesn't necessarily want to wait too long to make a move. So I'm really thinking that you're going to get some kind of progress with this person, or they may come through and have some kind of discussion, very, very open discussion about their feelings. And what you may find is that despite how confident they are in other areas of their life, when it comes to discussing emotional topics or like how they feel for someone, they're a little bit immature about it. Like they do it in a kind of immature way, or they'll do it in a way that is a little bit playful, or a little bit maybe cheeky. There's some kind of innocence, naivety, cheekiness, immatureness, but it's quite charming, right? In the way that they're going to express their feelings to you. Sometimes the Page of Cups is an apology as well. It could be that maybe they have done something or said something, and you haven't necessarily been too upset by it or too offended by it, but that's going to be a way for them to start the conversation by like an apology, a sort of sheepish apology, like, oh, I'm so sorry, I haven't gotten in touch, like I've been really busy, you must be so offended, a kind of sheepish apology like that, or a playful apology might be how they actually communicate with you. But definitely I'm seeing that things are gonna happen, especially if they've been quite busy. They're gonna reach out. Yeah, really interesting here. I think I almost see them making some kind of a decision as well. So it's almost like after they've done this sort of evaluation of you, or really taking their time to think about things, they're then going to decide very quickly about what they want to do. Super interesting. So it's going to be a little bit of a turning point here. I'm going to leave it there, Aries. I hope you enjoyed that reading. If you did, don't forget to like and subscribe. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you all in the next video.